trailer already, the teaser.
Thank you so much. I think Pitch is a cult show. I've seen it. I'm sure all of you have seen it. I've actually been inspired by it. It was like 2015, 16. There was startup like was the buzzing word. And I saw it. And after that, I decided to join a startup and run it. So well done. And thank you so much for inspiring all of us. Love the show. मुझे लगा कि मुझे भी बह जाना चाहिए आप लोगों के साथ.
You want to tell us what was your favorite thing in season 1 कि अब season 2 में आपकी excitement इतनी ज़्यादा है?
No, I think season 1 में favorite था कि वो बह जाओ. मतलब you are the beer and you kind of take it up and all the struggle and all the excitement that these guys did. So good job and I'm super excited about season 2. I've been privy to some episodes, so looking forward to it and I'm sure all of you will enjoy it. I won't take more of your time.
Woo!
Thank you.
Everybody, let's give it up for the Nimisha Pandey, our Chief Content Officer. I think content is king these days and it's tough to play with that. You've got to tell us, Nimisha, it's such a tough world out there of content and you've seen so many successful shows through. और ये आपका तीसरा शो है तो मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ सास बहू आचार हो, ट्रिपलिंग season 3 हो and now this. What is special about this?
I think everything that TVF does is just so special. And I think at the core of what TVF stands for and what Z stands for, that inspiring yet entertaining storytelling is really at the heart of it. And that's my personal favorite part of the whole story. But, you know, just taking from what Manish said, that Pictures 1 inspired you to do the startup. I saw Pictures 1. I loved it so much. TVF refused to come up with season 2. They were just taking too long. I decided to join Z as the Chief Content Officer. And I decided to be the VC, commission the season 2, so that they cannot delay it anymore. so basically, it's the journey from the fan to really being the VC and making sure that they deliver season 2 to the audience.
You are the wind beneath their wings, are you? Let's call Weber Bandhu and ask him if that's true, yeah? Weber, please come up on stage, the director of Pictures. So good to see your success story. And this is, you know what I love about Z5 and TVF is कि इतना देसी कंटेंट है दिल से लेकिन उसकी एक प्रेजेंटेशन है जिसमें एक किक भी मिलती है थोड़ा सी डर भी लगता है सॉरी गाइस फटती है एंड देन ऑफ कोर्स यू सी सक्सेस इन ग्लोरी was it actually I want to know if Nimisha is saying the right thing did you take that long to get the season 2 out and rolling
yes we did जैसे सबको पता है कि इतना 7 साल लग गए पहले और सेकंड सीजन के बीच में but जैसे हमने पहले भी बोला हुआ है it was mainly the fear of not disappointing the fans. That's what took us so long and getting the right team together, the writers and the cast being ready for it. And हम लोग show में बहुत कम time gap दिखा रहे हैं. That's mainly because the cast did not age practically at all. So we're glad about that.
I think this is amazing because we know how, you know, the cast has been so excited to come back. So let's call them Bari Bari on stage. Naveen Kasturia! I think that, you know, we say a story on radio every day to inspire people. और यहाँ पे मैंने ट्रेलर देख लिया है सबसे पहले. आप कितना इंस्पायर कर रहे हो, कितने आपके वन लाइनर्स हैं और उसमें आपका कितना रंग आपने घोला है सीजन 2 में. Why don't you tell us? Share a little bit BTS right away for season 2.
See, actually मुझे भी देख के पता लगेगा कि मैंने कितना रस घोला है. Honestly.
नहीं देखा अभी तक.
नहीं ट्रेलर देख लिया. I've seen the trailer. I've not seen this show yet.
Okay. But those one-liners seem so like natural, like it seems so
Really?
natural to you. Yeah.
See, also, you know, the most popular one-liner from the show was not really,
Yours?
it was not my line.
Oh.
A lot of people meet me and they ask me to say this line, "Tu beer hai." But I never said that line. It's Bharti's line. You know?
शो में इतने सब घुल मिल गए हैं एज ए टीम कि सबका यू नो लाइन एक दूसरे का लगता है सोचो.
So मैं तो सबसे ज्ञान ले रहा होता हूँ actually. So yeah.
Have you ever had a bad boss in your life ever?
Yes, I did.
And you hated and you waited कि मैं एक दिन निकल के एक सक्सेस स्टोरी बन के दिखा दूंगा.
नहीं मुझे दिखाने का नहीं था but हाँ I had a bad boss experience when I was working.
And how did you deal with it? And how did you get back to work every day despite?
I mean, I somehow have a habit of looking, you know, I find humor in tragic things. So in my head, I would make fun of him. And that would keep me going, yeah.
See, I'm telling you, he's a writer in there. Somebody please tap that energy and that creativity. I'm so happy to have you here. Please take your seat and let's call on stage Abhay Mahajan! बड़े रंगीन लग रहे हैं, बड़े खुश लग रहे हैं आप. ज़रा बताएं कि इस शो को शूट करने में कितनी खुशी मिली है एंड सीजन 2 फाइनली हुआ, उसकी कितनी खुशी है?
नहीं, एक तो क्या है कि पिछले 7 साल में हम बहुत लोगों के प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस और प्रीमियर्स पे गए थे और मैं और नवीन जाते थे तो बोलते थे यार कितना अच्छा प्रीमियर हुआ है, हमारा होगा तो कब होगा, और हमारा हुआ ही नहीं. हाँ, मतलब हम बाकी टीवीएफ के शोज देखते थे यार इनका ऐसा हो रहा है तो पिक्चर्स 2 का कैसा होगा, और वो हुआ ही नहीं बहुत टाइम तक. अभी वो फाइनली हो रहा है थैंक्स टू Z5 एंड ऑल द फैंस एंड एवरीवन. तो इसीलिए अच्छे कपड़े पहन के आया हूँ आज. थैंक यू.
So tell me honestly, there was a high point, low point जब आप शूट कर रहे थे, because after all जब पूरी टीम साथ में इतने टाइम के बाद मिलती है एक अलग नशा होता है उसका. आपके लिए क्या था?
नहीं बिल्कुल, क्योंकि क्या है कि हम काम एक साथ नहीं कर रहे थे पर मिल रहे थे, तो दोस्ती बहुत गहरी हो गई थी. सिर्फ वो ट्रांसलेट नहीं हो रही थी कहीं. फाइनली वो स्क्रीन पे आ रहा है एंड वेरी वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट इट because the show is about friendship, I think so.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's call another friend who I'm so happy to have met in my radio career. Abhishek Banerjee, you are star boss. आपकी फटती है लाइफ में अगर स्टार्टअप करना हो खुद का, आपने तो करा भी है.
हाँ, किया ना. I think quite successful round, not a billionaire, but
would you say that you're ready to do another company of your own, or do you think no, अभी हो गया मेरा?
I'm already actually
already on the way of doing something else. So you can we just clap for this man? He makes it look so easy.
Thank you.
I know it's team effort and you're going to say all that jargon, but if there's one reason of success for a company to do well as yours, what is it? क्या है वो?
I think it should be basically available for everyone. I think whatever you're doing, any product, that's what I've been learning from all these business tycoons, not you guys, the real ones. So because I shot with them also. I shot one of my episode with them, and of course Arunab Kumar. No, so I've understood that if it's available for majority, then it is successful. So I try to do that.
That's so beautiful. On this note, can we please call Arunab on stage? TVF के founder. भाई इससे पहले कि वर्ड वायरल हो, आप तो उससे पहले ही आ गए थे. सर जरा बताएं आपकी ये कहानी. भाई वायरल तो आपसे शुरू हुआ है, ऐसे लगता है.
हाँ, मतलब कोई है जो जिन्होंने राउडीज देखा हुआ है और ओल्ड फैंस ऑफ टीवीएफ, नॉट ओल्ड, ओरिजिनल. सो हाय एवरीबॉडी. हाय. So thank you so much guys, and कुछ नहीं, the journey has been will believe for another 90 years. So and yeah, one thing I was telling Karan from Radio City and you, and so radio community were the first to actually love some of our stuff. जब हमने वो इश्क वाला सॉन्ग का गाना वाला लव सॉन्ग बनाया था, और ये so they were the first to actually ping कि अरे यार बहुत मजेदार है, आओ कभी शूट. तो हमें पहले भाव तुम लोगों ने दिया था यार. So thank you so much for giving us भाव when we were nobodies, and yeah, hoping that people connect to the season 2 of this long awaited.
Always when it's a story, like I said, every human being dreams of in their life once, for sure. अगर वो सपना साकार किया नहीं किया वो अलग बात है. But thank you so much for TVF and God bless. Please take a seat. Let me call on stage the fourth Riddhi Dogra, looking stunning. You know, this is a dream come true for people to like dress office goers. You know what I mean? Like especially when you're doing so many different kind of roles with saris and Indian stuff. Suddenly to dress like that. Was that one of the high points as well for you? Like to look a certain way? You know, like somebody in uniform sort of a kind of thing?
Firstly, hi everybody.
Hello.
आप लोगों को बहुत सालों से जानती हूँ.
यार
It's very
लेडी
nice to
हाय
see
बोल
all of
रही
you.
है यार. हाय तो बोल दो सब लोग.
Hi guys. Hi.
Say big hi.
No, I don't think clothes were the focal point of what I wanted to do, but playing a character that was a full-on boss lady, not black or white, not like good or bad, but she was properly grey and she was as human can be, was extremely exciting, and that's what I'm trying to do. So it was fun to do that.
And was it very different considering, you know, जो आपके dialogues दिए जाते हैं, आपको उसको किसी style में बोलना पड़ता है. And have you worked in an office space before?
I have. Before
Okay.
I was an actor, I was working in a television channel actually behind.
That's like madness.
Yeah, but I think I've sort of been picking up roles which are very like specific professions. या तो कोई doctor है, या forensic officer है, या cop है. This one is a venture capitalist. So I'm putting myself in spaces where I have to talk about things I don't understand. understand with so much emotion that I get everything that I'm saying. So it's interesting.
तो अभी आप business wise थोड़े आपको लगता है sensible
I can fake it, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can fake it.
Thank you so much, Riddhi. Mr. Gopal Dutt, आपका चेहरा देख के ही मुस्कुराहट आ जाती है. ऐसे लगता है कोई शायरी बोल दे और आपके नाम पे क्या ही बोले. आपको जरा बताना है कि आपने कभी स्टार्टअप के बारे में सोचा है कि नहीं?
नहीं, मैंने बिल्कुल नहीं सोचा और मैंने इसमें जो जो बोला है इतना टेक्निकल था, मुझे सच में कुछ समझ में नहीं आया.
Riddhi, you had a twin?
मैंने ट्रस्ट किया राइटर्स पे और मैंने बोल दिया है बहुत बहुत मुश्किल से और बहुत इमोशन के साथ.
कोई ऐसे वर्ड्स थे क्योंकि आप ना बहुत
अरे बहुत वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट व्हाट इन आर्क्यूबेटर. किसी को पता है आर्क्यूबेटर? मुझे कुछ नहीं पता इसका मतलब और मैं इसका ओनर हूँ.
तो इसमें पता चल जाएगा कि आप कितने अच्छे एक्टर हैं.
हाँ, इसमें है टेस्ट.
आप इसके लिए आपने क्या रिसर्च की है?
मैंने बहुत रिसर्च की है.
कहाँ
इसके
गए
लिए.
आप? किसके लिए? किससे मिले?
मैंने बहुत जगह पैसे मांगे जीवन में. तो आई थिंक दैट वाज माय रिसर्च फॉर दिस रोल.
Please let's hear it for Gopal ji. We
Thank
love you
you,
and
thank you, thank you.
May I please call on stage Ranjani Chakrabarti? Are you here? Ranjani, what was exciting for being part of such legacy now, है ना?
Yes, it is. Like,
हाँ.
you know, like you, I have been a fan of
Yeah.
Pictures, and right now being a part of the Pictures family is like extremely exciting. And yeah, it's very exciting.
बहुत सारे board meetings, बहुत सारी stress points और बहुत सारी चीजें अभी सब देखेंगे.
Yes.
But
yes,
आपको
yes.
कुछ warning देनी है कि इसमें क्या अलग है, क्या हटके है, क्या USP है? If I had to ask you one.
I think it's a level up. Lot of drama, lot of excitement. So yeah, you have to see the
Get
show.
ready for the ride.
Yes, yes.
Malini, I'm going to ask you to take the mic first. You know, when I was watching this trailer and I was thinking of the dark days you saw, क्योंकि आपने जब शुरुआत की थी, mother of startups in this country.
That's very kind. Well, first of all, thank you. And first, congratulations to the entire cast and crew of Pictures. It looks super fun.
Right.
And so much of it is relatable. I literally have a rocket tattoo. When you said not a sinking ship, but a rocket, it really related. I think for me, like you're saying, nobody really knew what was happening. And there was no word as influencer, content creator. I started 14. But it's I think that जो लोग startup दुनिया में take their first leap and their step, you can never, it's like tasting blood, you know, it's like once you go there, you can never go back. And my entire life before that, when I was working at MTV or Channel V, मैं ये सोचती थी, why do people do startups? ये क्यों करते हैं? Like, why don't you just join a big company, make a good salary? And then when I did my own, I realized the feeling of building something from scratch, through all the blood, the sweat, the tears, all the fights that you have with your co-founders, it's just all worth it in the end.
So that Eureka moment of let's do this, was there a moment like that?
There was, in fact, somebody had offered me a sizable amount of money in 2010 to sell them my blog. And at that point, I was doing the blog as a hobby, and I was really surprised, ki, why does anyone want to pay me for this? And then my current co-founders, who've been with me for 14 years, that's a very long time, sat me down and unhone kaha that, you know, hame lagta hai that there's something here. Why don't we build it ourselves? I said, I don't know anything about business. I'm not I don't think of myself as an entrepreneur. I write about Bollywood. I'm an RJ. That's what I was doing then. And they made me a promise. I said, karenge to saath mein karenge, varna nahi karenge. And till this day, it's been 14 years to the day of acquisition, and they were with me throughout, and it was...
Listen, guys, this is a lot of hard work. You've got to clap for that. This is so commendable. And I remember back then how people used to speak, you know, wax eloquently about what all you're doing. And today we have you here actually talking about it. Thank you. I'd like you to hand the mic over to this young gentleman. You know, सब लोग ना well, actually तो आपके ऊपर एक book लिखनी चाहिए. आपका ये देख के ही ये हुलिया ये सोच रहे क्या है ये How did you even think about this? And right before, honestly, what was happening to you during the lockdown? Honestly.
I mean, I had started Bhartex like a month before lockdown. So lockdown was like a pretty good incubation period for me in my house. So like khali बैठे थे कुछ था नहीं. So we just did Bhartex the whole day.
Correct me if I'm wrong. आपका business is about brownie points every time you buy something, isn't it? It's like credit. It's like credit.
Yeah, it's credit. So basically, only 3% of the Indian population gets credit, and
Yeah.
we are trying to take it to like 25%.
To more. Okay, get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And that point, many people must be out there, and it wasn't a good time to be doing this.
no, not at all. Like we remember the banks shut down funding for the NBFCs. NBFCs were not giving money to fintechs, and that's when we decided to raise our first round that you told about.
Yeah.
And the second time, coincidentally, when we were raising, the whole funding bubble burst.
Oh my God.
So we have only raised at downturn.
I'm very curious to know, Mehul, what was happening? आप घर पे बैठ के invest कर रहे थे. Where did this whole thought come to you to do this?
See, middle class ideas होते हैं तो you know, I come from middle class family and credit is a middle class problem.
Yeah.
Nobody in that sector gets credit if you come from a business
क्या
family.
हुआ था? मम्मी ने पॉकेट मनी नहीं दी थी? कहाँ से शुरुआत हुई?
या लैपटॉप लेट मिला था मेरे को.
और आज आप लैपटॉप दिलाते हैं. Can I ask you a very very pertinent question? Employees में आप क्या ढूंढते हो? क्योंकि देखो यहाँ पे वही चल रहा है ना, लोग बोलते हैं कि यार ये काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, इनको पुश करो. मतलब कितना पेप टॉप दोगे, जैसे यू नो पाजी कहते हैं इसमें. What is your funda to that?
So like I don't believe in managing people, and like दो ही चीज़ें देखते हैं. First, like they should be super smart, like street smart, like they will figure it out even if they don't know. And second, they should have amazing work ethic, like somebody who will just get it on themselves. We don't need to ask. And if
Go and meet his parents. He's talking work ethics. Can we clap for Mehul? He is so lovely. Vedank, I'm going to come to you. Nice t-shirt, yeah? Do we have a pack coming to us today? यार ये मंडे का फंडा जो है, जो सबको तंग करता है, अब आपको बिल्कुल नहीं तंग करता.
Yeah, that was my aha moment.
Yeah.
I was just sitting on a Sunday and I realized, यार कल Monday है, and in life there were too many Mondays to go on hating. So I really wanted to create something I enjoy, and I'm a comic book nerd. So like Batman, Superman merchandise ka, like I knew there's a like demand supply issue. So that's why we started.
What did you relate to in the trailer today?
Everything. It is really relatable because I think everyone struggles. What the newspaper prints now about the startups and the funding and all. That's
It's a glorious picture.
That's the glorious, but the grind is real. I can't tell you. The worry is real. You will get white hair by the end of it.
और आपके कभी ऐसे होता है नींद से उठते समय आपको ऐसे कुछ आइडियाज आ रहे हैं and you know like you get some sort of a design in your head or something like that?
So that depends on what phase you're in. Sometimes you're getting ideas and sometimes you're just waking up worried.
Yeah.
But one of the two is happening for sure.
Naveen, if you ever got a chance to be a CEO of a company, तो आप एक दिन के लिए अगर आप कौन से कंपनी का CEO बनना चाहते? Just to see what's going on. And अब तो कितना insight मिल गया है.
TVF.
वो तो आपको पता होगा.
नहीं ऐसा लगता है. I'm just an actor. मैं 14 साल से फ्रीलांसर हूँ यार. मैंने भी नौकरी छोड़ी थी. तो हाँ, I mean, I also don't have a Monday or a Sunday. I mean, sometimes I don't realize.
क्या दिन चल रहे हैं?
कि संडे के बाद फिर संडे आ जाता है मुझे और ध्यान नहीं रहता.
But what do you think is the challenge going on at TVF? क्या है?
No, I would like to figure that out because it's my area of interest, you know, stories, and so I think I would enjoy doing something like this. बाकी मुझे पता नहीं मैं कुछ और अगर if I have to be a CEO of something, मुझे नहीं पता कि मैं कर पाऊंगा या नहीं.
You think so? Because in this I see a lot of ठहराव also, but a lot of madness also, and you have to hide it. And तो कहीं ना कहीं एक CEO को भी acting करनी पड़ती है, दिखाना पड़ता है. अंदर से चाहे जो भी कुछ हो रहा हो, बाहर नहीं दिखा दो.
नहीं मैं I'm very grateful to TVF and Aruna for giving me such roles, you know, which make me look very intelligent and sharp. But the truth is that I'm not. So हाँ तो मुझे पता नहीं मैं कैसे manage करूँगा. If you will make me the CEO of some company.